And this is the continuing saga of the periodic table. And we're going to start with number 25, which is manganese. Well, just imagine somebody with mange, like a dog with mange. And in order to get rid of the mange, you're going to have to read up on a manual. Okay, so you're going to have to read a manual to get rid of the mange. The M and the first N are the symbol. And the second N and the L, if translated through Harry Lorraine's memory techniques, become the 25. Okay. Now, iron is really kind of peculiar. And the reason why iron is peculiar is because of the word ferrum. Okay. Iron was originally known as ferrum. Okay. So that's where we get the Fe. That's right. The symbol for iron is Fe. Now, what about the 26? Well, we turn that into an N and an SH, according to Harry Lorraine's rules. So if we were to combine the F and the E and the N and the SH together, we could actually form a misspelled finish. Okay? So you can imagine having iron as a finish on your car. Not a good idea, but you'd remember it. Alright, so we're going to imagine iron or ferrum being a real weird finish on your car, and of course finish being misspelled as F-E-N-I-S-H instead of F-I-N-I-S-H. Alright, what about cobalt? Well, the symbol, believe it or not, is, hang on just a second, it's CO. Chemical symbol for cobalt is CO. And on our list, we have the N and the hard G to represent the 27. Well, we can change that whole thing into the word Congo. So we're going to go to the Congo to find the cobalt. We'll find cobalt in the Congo. Now, nickel is extraordinarily tricky. Okay, Ni is the symbol, so just take the first two letters of Ni of nickel, and you'll have the symbol. Now, what about the number 28? Well, we're going to represent the number 28 with a knife. Drop the K, and you have the N and the F, and boom, you have symbol number 28. So we're going to cut a nickel with a knife. So just take an ordinary nickel out of your pocket, try to cut it with a knife, and when you do, you'll have number 28. Copper, its symbol is Cu, and its number translated out of Harry Lorraine is N and P. Alright, so we're going to imagine that we have a billiard cue ball. Now, anybody that knows about billiards, we're talking about pool table here. We're talking about pool table billiards. We're going to have a cue ball made out of copper. And this cue ball is taking a nap. Of course, you'll wake it up when you hit it with the pool stick. But there you go. There's a little visualization for you. Now, what about zinc? Z-I-N-C. Okay, well, we have the Z and the N, which is the symbol for zinc. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to form the word zone, like an end zone in a football game. Okay. And you notice at the end of a football game, the end zone looks like a complete mess. That's why they have to send a team in to clean it up. So therefore, you have a zone mess, and the mess is being created by zinc all over the ground. Now, let's go to gallium, which symbol is Ga. Alright, now the M and the T form the 31, according to Harry Lorraine's rules. We can actually take all four of those letters, the G, the A, and the M, and the T, and we can form a word called gamat. Galmat is a golden sea cucumber. So we're going to imagine golden sea cucumbers made out of gallium. There'd be a sight. Alright. Then we have germanium. And its symbol is GE. And we have an M and an N for the 32. And if we take the letters G, E, M, and M and form a word out of it, we form the word Gemini. So you can imagine the celestial Gemini twins, and they're wearing a bunch of germanium around their necks. Alright, we have arsenic, and for some dumb reason its chemical symbol is AS. We have a double M to represent the 33. So we're going to just assume that everything is arsenic. We're going to assume that everything is arsenic. And by doing so, we have the symbol and the number. Now, what about selenium? Its symbol is SE. The M and the R represent the 34. Okay. So what we're going to have here is the word simmer. Simmer. Okay. I know the word simmer is misspelled, but that's okay. We're going to simmer selenium. You can't imagine you want to do that, but you're going to. And there you go. Now when it comes to bromine, I actually watched a video on this. Bromine is red. It smells bad. Okay. Bromine is red. It smells bad. And it's flammable if you put enough aluminum in it. So we're going to imagine that you will go to the your local mall, because around here we have shopping malls, and you find a shop that's selling red bad smelling brooms that are ready to explode in a matter of seconds. Well, the B and the R in broom represents the letters, the symbol of the periodic table. The M and the L from the shopping mall, that represents the 35. There you go. So when you go to the shopping mall, you will find these red, bad-smelling brooms. Alright, krypton. The K and the R represent the atomic symbol. K and the R. The M and the SH represent the number 36, according to Harry Lorraine's rules. Well, we can do a little finagling. We'll call this a car, K-A-R, instead of C-A-R. So we got a car, and we're trying to mash the car. Okay, we're trying to mash the car. And of course we're unsuccessful because krypton is a very strong metal, and so we cannot smash the car. Alright. Hopefully that'll help you remember all that. I will tell you more in the next video, so stay tuned.